We all know that For Glory is completely different from most other competitive standpoints. There is tons of lag, tons of rolls, and much more that can be a bit annoying. Here are the top 5 characters that are used, benefit, or just like to be spammed, have spam moves, on For Glory that you will be most often seeing online. Just to say, I'm not hating on people that play For Glory, or people that like these characters. These characters are very good, and For Glory is actually a really fun mode. I play most of these guys quite a bit, and I actually play For Glory to practice and all that kind of stuff. I just play a lot of online, but these are what I seem to find online, and just make sure to tell me in the comments if you find people like this, or tell me what you'd like to see online. Little Mac. So here I am with one of the most infamous ones, Little Mac. Now, Little Mac has a very high competitive potential that can be reached and seen in tournaments, kind of like VGbootcamp and others. The problem is that doing things like this takes a lot of time and practice. So, instead of that, people online think the best thing, and that is to do the very easy to pull off Little Mac's stuff. By this, I mean a side B, B, and up B. Remember, those are his favorite tactics, and you'll be seeing them quite a bit online. The first one is the side B maneuver. This one is quite the funniest because it will be used consistently, and the opponent will be flying off the cliff, killing themselves many times per match, and it can put them into a lot of bad situations. Some other ways that he can be played is from his good old side smash. The good high damaging move is okay once in a while, has a lot of kill power and stuff like that, but is not good to be spammed. It's not too slow, but it's not too fast, and it does stale out, doing less damage and less knockback. Now, my favorite way to see Little Mac spammers online and For Glory is when they spam neutral B. This move is extremely slow, takes forever to charge, doesn't even break shields. It's okay in some situations when the opponent don't see it, but usually you don't want to do it. But when the Little Macs online do it, they'll just keep pressing the button and just keep going. The one problem about having it online is that this is a roll fest, meaning that Little Mac will probably be able to hit a lot of these because the lag makes so it's really hard to dodge roll this move or to shield this move. Now, a lot of Little Macs like to do this. I do think it's pretty funny. It's pretty easy to counter, but it is one of the little funner moves that I see from Little Macs online. Ness. This time I'll be talking about what I think to be one of the best characters in the game. He has a lot of potential in combos, kills, throws, and smashes, and pretty much everything. Now, when put into the hands of For Glory, on the other hand, he's a completely changed man. When put into this situation, you will most likely see Ness effectively using his side B mercilessly. This move is really easy to shield, but they don't care. Now, if you haven't happened to find one of those, then you may have found an even better Ness, the up B Ness. He will once again effectively use his up B the entire game, using it to hit the opponent on the head, or just to hit himself on the head to send himself rocketing towards the opponent. Ness has a lot of potential, but his online potential is just so well made, he can just have spasms all over the controller and get the kills. Bowser. Bowser has lots of kill power and a very large arsenal. He has mix-up and other things that make him great in the right hands. Now, let's get to the For Glory standpoint. Usually, you won't be seeing much of the A button out of this big guy online. The favorite moves, as usually is online, are his side B and down B. With his down B, he throws himself up into the air and goes back down doing major damage. It breaks shields and has a huge hitbox. This makes it almost impossible to dodge or to shield during For Glory. It also is really good with lag because it's hard to time the moment when you have to release your shield so it won't break. His side B, on the other hand, is a very troll move. Now, you can just hold the opposite direction and then you won't die from it, but a new player would not understand that. Bowser can just side B you, swipe you off the cliff, and jump to his death. So just remember, if you're facing Bowser online, he side B's you, hold the direction that you want to go, you control where you go, not him. Kirby. So Kirby's in a different boat than the other things. Most people just think that Kirby is a gimmicky character with all of his special moves. A lot of people think that this is his only use. While it has much more potential, you usually won't find him using his potential on For Glory. While on For Glory mode, you'll usually see the gimmicky type of Kirby that people speak of and hate. This can consist of rock, hammer time, and sucking people up. His rock is the main one that you'll be seeing. For some reason, this move just brings a smile to a lot of people's faces. I think it's just a nostalgia from the old games, kinda like Falcon Punch. If you see a Kirby like this on For Glory, you should be expecting this move. The second move is the MC Hammer. This move wasn't spammed as much in the old games, but with the new charge function online, it is really good. It's hard to dodge with all the lag, and it's hard to get out of the shield or go into shield at the right time. Now the third move is his inhale. When he sucks up the enemy, that's not too bad getting his power. But the annoying thing is when he stays on the side the whole game, holds B, and tries to shoot the enemy out. This you'll also see a lot online. It's pretty annoying, but it's actually pretty funny too. It's really punishable and really easy to stop, but some people just don't know, and it's a pretty good troll move. So Kirby is definitely one of the more for glory type characters. Sonic. Unlike the others on this list, the move Sonic spams is actually super competitive to use a lot. This move is his side B spin dash. Now, an unactive viewer at a tournament wouldn't really see the difference between this and an online Sonic, but one person that goes to tourneys a lot and is a bit more experienced can see it from a mile away. While this move can be used for tricking, movement options, and a lot of other stuff in competitive play, it will be mainly seen as a move that you can go fully ham on for glory. They will just keep sending out this move and keep trying to get attacks. Now, while you're with people in person, it's really easy to stop this move and makes it really counterable. You can hit it out of it, and it's just not that good in a lot of the situations that's used online. But online, if one player happens to have a bad connection or they make their connection lag, so it's a lot easier to win sometimes, it can be very, very hard to counter this move. You can't roll out of it, you can't really attack it because he's too fast, and you can't really attack through the lag. Overall, I see a lot of spin dash on for glory. Now these have all been off my personal experience in for glory mode. How do you see these guys online for glory? Do you see them a lot? Do you not? If you disagreed/agreed, tell me down below, and also make sure to tell me what character you see a lot on the online for glory mode. Thank you.